Hello everyone, welcome to this Bold Reports tutorial. In this video, I will guide you through the step-by-step process of adding the report viewer control to a React Boilerplate application, allowing you to visualize reports in it. The Bold Reports report viewer is a powerful and interactive reporting tool that can display and manage reports within modern web, desktop, and mobile applications. It provides a feature-rich experience, letting users access, visualize, and manage data with ease. Before creating an application, ensure that your development environment is set up with Node.js and NPM. I have already integrated Bold Reports into a React Boilerplate setup and added its link in the help documentation page. I clicked the link to download the application and extracted it to a specific path. I have included the help documentation link in the video description. Keep in mind that if we are using Bold Reports version 5.2 or higher, we must make a few adjustments to the package.json file. After extracting the file, I open it in Visual Studio Code. Navigate to the package.json file and update the versions of React, React DOM, and React Test Renderer to 17.0.1. To install the necessary packages for the application, I open the command prompt from the root directory and verify whether Node.js is installed. First, I run this command to install the required dependencies for the application. Next, I install the Bold Reports React NPM packages. Finally, I execute this command to install the Create React class package. Once the necessary packages are installed, I return to the Visual Studio Code editor. Bold Reports requires the window.jQuery object to render React components. So I create a globals.js file in the app folder and import jQuery. Similarly, I import the React library for building user interfaces, the Create React class library for defining components with a legacy API, and the React DOM library for rendering those components in the DOM. By assigning these imports to global variables, I ensure they are accessible throughout the application and in the browser console without needing to be imported repeatedly. Next, I open the app.js file and import the globals.js file. I import the Bold Report Viewer scripts and styles in it. Before adding the Report Viewer component, I need to configure the Webpack for the application. Since Bold Reports uses cursor extension type files, we need to configure the Webpack URL loader plugin to support loading such file types. To do this, I open the webpack.base.babel.js file in the Webpack directory and make the necessary modifications. Next, I add the Bold Report Viewer components to the application. So again, back to the app.js file and declare a variable for the viewer style to store the height and width of the report viewer. Then I remove the existing provider tag within the React DOM.render object, create a div element to serve as the container for the report viewer on the web page, and assign the viewer style variable to define its height and width. Inside this div, I add the Bold Report Viewer component tag to render the report viewer. Within this tag, I include the ID attribute and assign it the value report viewer container, which specifies a unique identifier for the HTML element. Finally, I will initialize the Web API service in the application. I create the report service URL and report path API parameters with their respective values. The report service URL set to localhost indicates that the service runs locally on the same machine as the application. The API/report viewer path is the API endpoint for the report viewer service. I have included a link to a video about using the ASP.NET Core Web API reporting service in the video description. Now, everything is ready to run the application. I execute the command and the URL is generated. I copy the URL and load it into the browser. As you can see, the sales order details report is rendered. In this video, I have shown you how to add the report viewer control to your React Boilerplate application. If you found this video useful, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.